Do you ever wish you were just a little bit smarter? Maybe you want to ace that exam, solve problems faster at work, or just feel sharper in your daily life. Well, what if I told you that you could actually boost your IQ naturally? Forget those so-called brain training apps that promise the world. Today, we're diving into 5 scientifically proven habits that can genuinely enhance your brain power. And stick around until the end, because the last tip is one that most people completely overlook, but it might be the most powerful one of all. Ready to unlock your inner genius? Let's get started. First up, let's talk about something you're doing right now: learning. But not just any learning. The key is to engage in what scientists call novelty and complexity. Your brain is like a muscle. To make it stronger, you have to challenge it. Think about it. If you only lift the same 5-pound dumbbell every day, you won't get stronger. You need to progressively increase the weight. The same principle applies to your brain. So what does this mean in practice? It means stepping outside your comfort zone. If you love reading fiction, try picking up a book on quantum physics or ancient history. If you've always wanted to play an instrument, now's the time to start. Learning a new language is another fantastic way to build new neural pathways. The process of grappling with new grammar, vocabulary, and sounds forces your brain to work in ways it isn't used to. It's not about becoming a master overnight. It's about the process of learning itself. The struggle, the small wins, the aha moments. These are what literally rewire your brain, making it more flexible and efficient. So, my challenge to you is this. What's one new, complex skill you can start learning this week? Drop your ideas in the comments below. I'd love to see what you come up with. Next on our list is a habit that's criminally underrated for cognitive function: physical exercise. I know, when you think about getting smarter, you probably picture someone buried in books, not someone sweating it out on a treadmill. But the connection between your body and your brain is incredibly strong. When you exercise, especially aerobic exercise like running, swimming, or even brisk walking, you increase blood flow to your brain. This isn't just a trickle. It's a flood of oxygen and nutrients that your brain cells or neurons absolutely love. But it gets even better. Exercise triggers the release of a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. You can think of BDNF as Miracle-Gro for your brain. It helps in the survival of existing neurons and encourages the growth of new ones. It also strengthens the connections between neurons, which is critical for learning and memory. Studies have shown that regular physical activity can increase the size of the hippocampus, the part of your brain that is central to memory and learning. So, by getting your heart rate up for just 30 minutes a few times a week, you're not just improving your physical health, you're actively building a bigger, better brain. It doesn't have to be a marathon. A simple, consistent routine is all it takes. All right, habit number 3 is all about what you eat. You've heard the saying, you are what you eat. And this is especially true for your brain. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ, consuming about 20% of your body's calories, even though it only makes up about 2% of your body weight. To function at its best, it needs premium fuel. So what does a brain-boosting diet look like? Think brain foods. These are foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, flavonoids, and antioxidants. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are packed with omega-3 south, which are essential building blocks for your brain cells. Blueberries, often called brain berries, are loaded with flavonoids, which have been shown to improve communication between brain cells and reduce inflammation. Nuts and seeds, especially walnuts and flax seeds, are another great source of healthy fats and antioxidants. And don't forget about dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, and even dark chocolate. Yes, you heard that right. Dark chocolate in moderation can be good for your brain. The key is to focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Cutting back on sugar and processed junk food is just as important. These foods can cause inflammation and oxidative stress, which are like rust for your brain.
Ow!
Eating for brain health isn't a diet. It's a lifestyle that pays huge dividends for your cognitive abilities. Now, let's move on to habit number 4, which is something many of us in this busy, hyper-connected world are terrible at: getting enough quality sleep. We often treat sleep as a luxury or something to be sacrificed for productivity. This is a massive mistake. Sleep is not a passive state of rest. It's an active period of brain maintenance. While you're sleeping, your brain is hard at work, and it's doing some incredibly important things. One of its main jobs is memory consolidation. During the day, you take in a huge amount of information. During deep sleep, your brain sifts through these memories, strengthens the important ones, and prunes the less important ones. This is why pulling an all-nighter to study is often counterproductive. You might cram the information in, but without sleep, it won't stick. Another critical function that happens during sleep is waste clearance. Your brain has its own sanitation system, called the glymphatic system, which works overtime while you sleep to flush out toxic byproducts that accumulate during your waking hours. One of these toxins is beta-amyloid, a protein famously linked to Alzheimer's disease. So, when you skimp on sleep, you're not just waking up groggy, you're preventing your brain from cleaning house and cementing memories. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. It's non-negotiable for peak mental performance. And finally, we've arrived at our fifth and final habit. The one I promised is often overlooked: mindful meditation and social connection. This might seem like two separate things, but they are deeply intertwined in how they impact your brain. Let's start with mindfulness. Mindfulness meditation is the practice of focusing your attention on the present moment. It's not about emptying your mind, but about observing your thoughts without judgment. Studies using MRI scans have shown that regular meditation can actually change the structure of your brain. It can increase gray matter density in areas associated with learning, memory, and emotional regulation. It trains your prefrontal cortex, the CEO of your brain, to be a better manager of your thoughts and impulses. This leads to improved focus, reduced stress, and greater mental clarity. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a noticeable difference. Now, let's layer in social connection. Humans are social creatures. Meaningful interaction with others is not just a nice-to-have. It's a biological necessity. Engaging in complex conversations, debating ideas, and understanding different perspectives is a powerful cognitive workout. It challenges your brain to process information quickly, empathize, and problem-solve in real time. Loneliness, on the other hand, has been linked to cognitive decline. Strong social bonds help reduce stress and create a sense of belonging, which are crucial for mental well-being and, by extension, cognitive health. So, make time for your friends and family. Join a club, volunteer, or simply have a deep conversation with someone. These connections are a powerful buffer against cognitive decline and a fantastic way to keep your mind sharp. So there you have it. 5 proven habits to boost your IQ and enhance your brain power. Challenge your mind with new and complex skills. Get your body moving to flood your brain with oxygen and growth factors. Fuel your brain with nutrient-dense foods. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. And finally, cultivate mindfulness and nurture your social connections. The beautiful thing is that these habits work together, creating a powerful synergy. The more you practice them, the more you'll notice the benefits. You'll feel sharper, more focused, and more capable of tackling whatever life throws your way. Remember, intelligence isn't fixed. It's something you can actively cultivate and grow throughout your entire life. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more content on how to live a smarter, healthier life. And do you want to forget to share in the comments which of these habits you are going to start with? I can't wait to read your responses. Till next time, stay curious and keep learning.